Big news out of the United States. Bowe Bergdahl is being charged with desertion. Just some details for you. Bowe Bergdahl was with the U.S. military, and he was redeemed from captivity with the Taliban. Let me say that more clearly. He was being held hostage by them. They tried to rescue him. He was a U.S. soldier captured by the Taliban. So many U.S. soldiers died trying to free him. Literally 6 other U.S. soldiers were killed trying to free Bowe Bergdahl. Who was he? Some high-ranking general? Some, high-value person? Well, it wasn't quite known, but he was important enough that 6 other soldiers were sent to get him. In the end, the Pentagon did a prisoner swap with the Taliban. They released 5 Taliban terrorists in return for Bowe Bergdahl, and they paid $988,000 cash ransom. Did you know that the U.S. government paid ransom for hostages? Did you know they paid that money to terrorist groups who surely used it to commit their terrorism? You obviously did know that the U.S. government released terrorists. They've been releasing them from Guantanamo Bay even before the Obama administration. But who was Bowe Bergdahl? Well, we know now he was charged with desertion. That is, he wasn't kidnapped, he wasn't stolen, he wasn't lost in battle. Bowe Bergdahl, it is alleged, simply walked away from his duty, threw down his American dog tags, and joined the Taliban. Bowe Bergdahl was not captured, he defected to them.
The U.S. Army Forces Command has thoroughly reviewed the Army's investigation surrounding Sergeant Robert Bowe Bergdahl's 2009 disappearance in Afghanistan and formally charged Sergeant Bergdahl under the Armed Forces Uniform Code of Military Justice on March 25, 2015, with desertion, with intent to shirk important or hazardous duty, and misbehavior before the enemy by endangering the safety of a command, unit, or place, and has referred the case to an Article 32 preliminary hearing.
And yet the United States paid nearly $1 million, 6 American soldiers and 5 Taliban to bring him back. What's so fascinating is that President Obama himself announced the redemption of Bergdahl in a ceremony. He was so proud of this deal, he wanted to take credit for it. And look at Bowe Bergdahl's mom and dad. His dad, as you can see by his appearance perhaps, has converted to Islam. And if you follow his dad on Twitter, as I used to do, you'll see he denounces America and the West. There's a lot of things wrong with this. First of all, it breaks the law. According to the Government Accountability Office, that's a nonpartisan group in the U.S. government, similar to our Auditor General, paying $988,000 in ransom for a deserter is against the law without giving Congress 30 days notice. It was an illegal deal, let alone immoral. But what kind of a deal was it? Why would Barack Obama think it was such a win? Well, we know there's no real answer to that, but this is the same master negotiator who is currently negotiating not just for one deserter, but is negotiating with the dictatorship of Iran a path for them to get nuclear weapons. How comfortable does that make you feel? For TheRebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.